So, what are some of the things that have been surprising for you in managing a remote team that you can maybe speak to our listeners? Something that kind of took you back.
Yeah, for me, the I think the happiness aspect is really important, right?
Mm,
Like, I believe the future, like even this remote will change how we designing our cities, right? Because with the Zoom, with the Slack, with the new tools we are having, with 5G internet, right? I think like office will be like a thing of past. And
mm,
I start to believe that more and more. Of course, we are still human, right? We still need to meet, but the efficiency it will create, not going to office and meet them, I start to believe like it will be like more on-demand office places that people come together on Fridays, like talk, meet, have more emotional connections. But this is like the more I am and talking with other people, other startups as well, like, and for us time efficiency is very important. So I am seeing the world will become remote,
yeah, I agree.
and the people will not want to go to an office, which I don't know, like it is like carpet smell, allergies, right? You have a lot of people, a lot of noise, right? And you go there, okay, the more, this is what I had a very interesting, like, oh wow, this is cool. I start to think when you are remote you communicate more than the office,
Right.
right? If you have an office and
Yeah.
if you are like I recently went to a healthcare tech company, and there was like three people in the same group was sitting together. I said, how many hours you guys talking? They said, 1 hour a day. Okay, but you are in the same office, then why you don't do this phone call to 2 hours? And if you don't commute, right? You guys can talk 1.5 hour or 2 hours, right? Even in the people in the office don't talk that much, right? It's like we have a weird illusion that when you are together, you can just go and talk with anyone you want or communicate more efficiently, which is not true, right?
Mm, yeah, not always, no.
Yeah,
That is interesting. That
yeah,
is interesting. What kind of advice would you give our listeners if they don't have a remote team but are thinking about
yeah.
like taking their team remote?
Yeah, they have to do it as soon as possible before their competitors do it. Right? I believe this is not, a lot of people are asking this, right? And it's not a instant, quick, uh, like a magical pill, right? You have to do, I think, in a more approachable, more like, in my head, take it slow process, right? Let's say you start with customer support, you start with engineering, right? You have an engineering team and start to have remote people for that engineering team, and just increase the remote more, and then the company will become more remote than non-remote. And
Hmm.
it's not like a, the open office trend, like everyone's talking, we need open office, we need open office. Now they do scientific research that open office actually is not that good, right? So
No.
yeah, it's like for some companies, if they go, okay, remote is a trend, let's do it because of the trend, it's a very wrong approach. But they
Yeah.
have to do it, uh, and improve their culture a little bit, and treat a person who is remote and non-remote 100% same, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, I have a very funny saying here. It's like a long long distance relationship, right? People can do very successful long distance relationships. It's like that, I think.